So here we are looking at what is going to be a Windows Vista build. I have to transfer it to a new case, so I'm probably going to strip it down here shortly. But I want to talk about some things because I'm a little bit irritated at what has gone down. So previously in this system I had a GT 640, which it was a potato card at the time it was introduced. I mean, it retailed for $100, so it wasn't all that great. But I mean, for Windows XP gaming, it does the job pretty damn well. So that card was a double wide card, but with some modification can be converted to a single wide card. And my Shuttle XPC needed a single wide card. So I went through all the trouble of getting it working, and while I was in the middle of that, I actually found another card that would fit perfectly in the Shuttle, which was a NVIDIA 8400 GS. And that's a single wide, little itty bitty card that still packs a punch compared to the inbuilt video of the Shuttle. And I put it in the Shuttle and it failed, or so I thought. So I put that card aside thinking that it was dead because it booted up to a bunch of graphical artifacts like a failed video card would. And then I got to very recently trying to get the Shuttle to work again, and I did manage to fix it somewhat. And so I grabbed the GT640 that was in here and put it in the Shuttle, and it had failed too. And I was like, wait a minute. This card worked perfectly. It had been in this system for about a year. I don't see how it would just suddenly fail. And usually the budget cards don't fail because they're not cramming a bunch of power through the card. Like, they are slow, potato-y. So I was very heavily questioning what was going on, and I started talking to some other people on Discord, and we came to the conclusion that maybe the RAM should be swapped out. Because this was the RAM that was in the Shuttle, and due to the focus distance here, it's hard to see, but this is speedier DDR2 than I think the Shuttle can take. So I swapped it out with some slower RAM, and sure enough, the GT640 got up and started working again. So there was a RAM problem that was not manifesting as anything other than the symptoms of a failed video card. So I got the GT640 all done up. I 3D printed a cooler for it so it could work in a single wide slot, and that's all happy now. But it made me think, was that 8400 GS I got actually bad? Well, we got it in there in this machine right now. It's horribly mismatched for this machine because this is like a god box of a machine. This is a Core 2 quad system. Really good. Kind of smells a little hot in there. I think the quad's getting a little warm, but this case has really bad airflow, which is why it's getting swapped out. But yeah, it's working. I've had this running for a good 30 minutes now, and it has not wavered. So I feel punked at the moment because I have other video cards that I've actually gone out and bought from friends. I still need to go get. Thankfully, it didn't cost me a lot of money, but still, I have money down on this, and it was never the problem. But also, I am very lacking in video cards from this era for PCs, and specifically PCIe. So it might be good to get my stock up a little bit just in case. Plus, it's also good to have backups because hardware from this era likes to start failing, especially now. So who knows, maybe I might actually need things, but it's just really, really funny. And I might actually go put this card back in the Shuttle because I think it's a better fit. Because the GT640 does suck down about 20 more watts, and given the cube has, cube, technically, Shuttle does refer to it as the XPC cube, so I mean, technically it is a cube, but since the Shuttle has only a 250 watt power supply, that little bit of power might be crucial to save. So yeah, I got punked, and that's very fun, and I've got some things to do now. So, what fun this is. I'm not sure if I should go put really what I should do. I mean, I'm thinking about putting the 8400 GS back in, but we'll see how things go once I do all this rebuild tomorrow. So, till then, I'll see you guys later.